it's me, Heather, and I'm doing a video today that I'm going to call the Makeup Graveyard. These are products that at some point in time I just absolutely had to have, and then I find myself moving on to the next thing and these products getting forgotten about. And so right now I'm just going to show you some of the higher end items. I have lots of drugstore graveyard items, so that would be a huge video. This is going to be a quick video hopefully, so I'm just going to get started. I have it all sitting here. The first thing is this Urban Decay Naked Flushed palette, and it is the first one. Let's see if it has a name. Now I know they have like 3 different ones, but this was the original. It's just the Naked Flushed. It doesn't have a name. And I saw it, and everybody raving about it, and I thought I absolutely had to have it. And I just don't like the 3 colors being that close together, so either I end up using just the blush or just the highlighter, and then so I never reach for it. So I find myself just never reaching for it, and that's what it looks like there. It's really pretty, but I'm going to challenge myself to use it or get rid of it or something, because I don't need it just sitting there and not being used. The next item you'll recognize from many of Favorites videos, and how much I loved it when I got it, and it's the Too Faced A La Mode Eyes, and it's perfect for spring and summer again. I wore the heck out of that pink eyeshadow and the peach eyeshadow there whenever I got it, and I got makeup on my hands. But again, it just got pushed aside for the next palette, and I stopped using it, so you will see looks with this because I do love it. And I believe it's still for sale on their Too Faced website, so you still can get it if you want it. Yeah, so then this is another Too Faced product. This was like the matte palette that started it all. A couple years ago they came out with this, and it is the all matte palette. That's what it looks like. It's called the Matte Eye Eyeshadow Collection. Oops. And you can see how much I've actually reached for it, because I find myself doing sparkly or glittery or shimmery or bright colors, and I don't do matte. I do like a matte shade in the crease. I don't go crazy with the matte, so definitely need to start using that. Next are 2 items that you may get ready to cringe. It's both 2 NARS palettes. This is the Danmari All About Cheeks palette, and this is the NARS, I believe it was a wedding palette. It doesn't have a name. But it was like a wedding bridal palette. So I'll start with the Danmari Cheek palette. And that is it. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with this. I just buy so many blushes and I have so much stuff that this got pushed to the side, and that is a tragedy in its own. So I will definitely be using this because I love NARS. I love their blushes and their bronzers and highlighters. Okay, and so the next is the other NARS palette, and this was a bridal palette. And it has Orgasm and I forgot the name of the Albatross, Albatross, their highlighting powder, 4 shadows and 4 lip glosses. And my sweet little hubby got this for me for Christmas, and I'm not a fan of the lipsticks next to the powders, which would eliminate these 4 because I just can't use them once they get powders on them and stuff. But there's no reason I'm not using these others. Just again, I get too much stuff and then I forget about all the good stuff that I have. So the next thing is my Urban Decay Vice palette. It's the Vice 2, and I like literally use, look, that little kid. I literally use this palette like every single day after I got it. You can see there are dents in some of the shadows. Obviously the purples, the pinks, the blues, the green. Not so much the brown, but yeah, everything else got loved to death. And then I probably got, you know, another Urban Decay palette or Too Faced palette and stopped using this. But I love the colors. They're definitely me. So yeah, I'm going to be using that a lot. I'm going to set it out and make sure that I start using it because I did love that, I remember. This is one of the collectors, Urban Decay, the Oz Great and Powerful palette. And this is the Theodora. And this was like a collector's thing, like they were limited edition, and this was the only one they had, so I grabbed it. Immediately after getting it, however, I broke this shadow. I dropped the palette. Oh gosh. I broke the green, which is fixable. It's not terrible. However, I just never reached for the palette. I just put it up because it was pretty and I stopped using it. It has a full size, never been used 0, or I guess maybe not a full size, but never been used 0 eyeliner. And then these shadows, because they're not necessarily me, they're like matte, brown and tan, but these two colors are really pretty, actually. Those are very pretty. And then we have a shimmery, oh boy, I can't see that. Anyways, these two are really pretty here as well, so I'm going to try to start using it. If not, if it doesn't work out, I will look into selling it or giving it away or something, but I need to at least give it a try it out for a couple weeks and see if I can figure out some looks that I like. But it's very pretty and it was a limited edition. I just got to press that shadow, which is no problem. I do it all the time because I'm clumsy and I break shadows all the time. Or powders or whatever. Alright, and then the last thing I'm going to show, I think is the last thing I'm going to show, is a relative new addition to the Graveyard. And it is my Anastasia contour palette. And I used it probably, I don't know, 10 times. And then it went immediately to the Graveyard. And I actually, honestly, 100% being honest, I forgot that I had it. Because I just used other stuff. And it got just kind of stuff set on top of it. If you could see my vanity on most days, not like days when I actually try to clean it, but most days there are, I show you those little organizing bins that were $1 from Target. They have palettes in them. They're like this way, and then they have stuff on top of them this way, and then so yeah, I'm putting all this stuff in one of those little organizers right up front. So I'm going to start using this because I loved it. I've had it before. I loved it. And also, going along with everything else are my MAC pigments. I got 3 sets. I got one one right before Thanksgiving and 2 for Christmas from my hubby. All 3 of them are in the Graveyard. All 3 sets. The holiday set. All 3 sets are in the Graveyard. See, they're still in their containers. They've never been taken out. Which is a shame. Which is a atrocious shame because they are beautiful. And I love MAC. And I love their pigments and they're beautiful. But they're still just sitting in their packaging that they came in. Really nice and pretty, but not being used. Oh, apparently one was being used. But, so yeah, that is my makeup Graveyard, and I pledge to be using those, so hopefully you will see them. I actually have filmed this video, back when I filmed the other video that just went up, the haul, I filmed it then, so it was about 2 weeks ago probably, and it wouldn't load, and it wouldn't go up, and it wouldn't go up. And so I just was like, I need to refilm it. We're just going to try it again. We're going to start fresh. So, I have been using some of them, and some of them I still need to incorporate. Yeah, so I will give you an update. I hope they appear in my March favorites, and I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, if you want to do this video, I tag you. Please share any of your makeup items or beauty items that have gone to your makeup Graveyard. Thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!